pimples, acne, food allergies, or indigestion. If you ever faced any of these problems, I'm sure you have been frustrated by the lack of an effective cure. So today in my talk, I will discuss how these seemingly unrelated problems are connected and how my research will help find answers to these problems. Before I get to my research, let's talk about the human bodies. Human bodies consist of trillions of bacteria. In fact, there are more bacterial cells inside you than there are human cells. The good news is that these bacteria live in peace and harmony. But scientists are now finding out that these bacteria can also be disrupted. And when that happens, it has negative consequence on our health. It's manifested in form of pimples, acne, indigestion, or food allergies. So how do we make sure that these bacteria live in peace and harmony? And that is where my research comes in. I look at the factors that help maintain a balance in the communities of these bacteria. In my PhD dissertation, I am focusing on a chemical called indole. Indole is a very important molecule for two reasons. Firstly, it's found inside our bodies. And secondly, it can affect the action of the bacteria. And in order to understand how these actions of bacteria are affected by indole, we built one of its kind microscopy system here at Texas A&M. And that microscopy system allows us to look at thousands of bacteria in real time under the influence of indole. After I carried out these studies, I found out that indole has a disorienting effect on bacteria. Now what that means, to understand that, let's imagine a car. A car can go in forward or reverse direction. And the combination of the two motions allow you to get out of your parking lot in the morning and reach to your destination. Similarly, bacteria use a combination of forward and backward motion to reach to its destination. And what I found out was that indole disrupts the gearbox or the machinery that allows the bacteria to take this decision. And when the bacteria cannot move properly, we do not really expect it to form good communities. So in a way, now we have a tool that can allow us to control what the bacteria are doing and how they're forming communities. And I also found out that changing the amounts of indole can have more adverse effect versus less adverse effect at lower amounts of indole. Now, with this kind of a tool, I believe we can now design therapies that will allow us to treat these problems of disbalance in bacterial communities inside our bodies. And with those kind of therapies, the possibilities are limitless. I imagine a person being able to eat his first bite of ice cream without having to worry about lactose intolerance. And what about you? Thank you.